Alright. Let's get it going, man. Clear, delete. Oh, look, there's a lot of songs. We'll have to see how the audio is when we get going here. I don't want it too quiet.
A harmonious universe existed beyond ours, and 3 divine arcana watched over it. But one night, a cursed arcana intersected the astral highways, and along with her star-crossed allies, they stole all harmony and hid it in their vile hearts.
Okay, go along some Claire de Lune.
Before the divine trio started to fade, they created a heroine from the shards of a broken heart and hoped that she would one day be strong enough to save their world.
Fude has like a smell to it, man, for sure. Longboard. Hopefully the bitrate can handle this right now. We'll see. I've got it at 5K. I mean, I could put it at 6K. But I don't get quality options, so. If we wanted to go to the left. Don't know what those big chips are, I miss. I gotta turn down a bit.
Silver rank. Heart rank 1.
The devil. If this is a bitrate killer, dude, I can already feel it. Can you go up and down too? It's hard to see where the I mean, it's not. You can see them coming, but there's a lot of distractions. I don't know how far to the right and left I need to go. I might just have to crank it all the way. Yeah, it's all the way. That'll make it easier. Only the middle you have to aim so far. Doki Rush. Fucking dodge the bus. The tram. Oh shit, missed the rail. Missed me off round, laddie. And what are those? Just like 1,000? It's on. What are these fuckboys, man? Some quick songs, man. Oh, it'll be an hour and a half long. I mean, whatever. Like an hour and a half long music video. What's this shit? Oh, you press it. Like fucking Sailor Moon, dude. Oh, you have to press A while you're riding now. This will be too loud for you guys, but it's good enough for me, so I'll turn you guys down a bit. I wonder if you can play this like non-stop. Honestly, the breaks to each song is what actually kills any pacing. Like an hour, hour and a half long single song. Oh, do I have to press it? Just. Oh, I dodge it. Like actually move. I was expecting that. Every time we fought them, it was always jumping. I can't tell the perspective if you can actually move or not sometimes. So this will always be there for jumping. I'm gonna like take the training wheels off. This one's lasted more than like 30 seconds. The first serious business one. I feel like this is when I should put the bitrate higher. I mean, maybe because all the colors are similar, it won't kill the bitrate as much. Yeah, if you're gonna do the challenge, it's definitely not that. Although I'm sure there's like extra achievements and shit. More just for the experience. I like the music. I've always liked synth pop though. That's why I am playing the game. I'm shooting the double, man. Oh, those are perfect, man. I thought the good was good enough, so that was my timing. It changed the timing up, dude. I'm gonna get DMCA'd for playing this game, dude. I cannot take responsibility for any harm caused by watching the stream. So keep your lawyers to yourself, man. At least you're still alive. There's always a silver lining. Ghost typing, yeah. You're the first specter of the stream, dude. What the hell? I'm getting filtered here, dude. Oh, there's like teleporters. I need to not move so much. It's alright, that'll be my new hook for the stream. Especially when I do the spooky week. So I've got a bona fide ghost. It slows down a lot when it gets close. I keep thinking that I have to time it based on how fast it's going on the outside, but it actually slows down when it gets really close, which it makes it harder. I gotta go really quick and then it slows down, but I'm timing it for really quick. There's not really any beat. Doesn't matter. We're just here for the big music video. Just do the best I can, but I'm chasing the deer, man. Big Buck Hunter 2020 edition, dude. Oh yeah, this is the new Cabela's game. Oh, I'm on the block. Buck Biker, yeah. You have to just like wait. It's like, if you just wait while it's like already done, you get the perfect. You just forego timing. Well, you just don't be afraid, just press it. See, I need to wait longer. I try to time it because I think it's gonna be fast, but it's not fast. Are these the next fuck boys, man? Or fuck girls or whatever? I think everybody's a chick. A really crazy episode of Sailor Moon. Fucking Buck Biker, dude. Now here's your seizure, dude. If you didn't really have one yet, this is it, man. Jesus Christ, man. I was like oversteer. Oh, there's one on the right here. Threw me off, man. My brain just completely loses focus and tunes it out. Yeah, it's like when I play a Guitar Hero. There's a point where you start playing it for long enough, and you just can't even like focus anymore. Your eyes just won't focus. It's like you're playing it without looking almost. Oh, I'm growing. Some cheesy dudes. Oh. The cheese bikers, dude. The cheesers. So I feel like you could just have it play non-stop and it'd be fine. Maybe there's like a non-stop mode. Gun. Now we're big buck hunt, dude. That's a good song. Oh, that's a wall. It goes down here. I'm just trying to kill everything. Oh, you can hold A down. Okay, I don't have to keep spamming it. Yeah, and that it's Arcana. We're like hunting down corrupt Arcana cards or some shit. I'm sure it's not accidentally similar. But unlike other games that rip P5 off, I don't think that's a very large thing. Oh, this is interesting. I appreciate that it changes gameplay a lot. It's very fine-tuned here though. You have to be like barely tap it. Visions of F-Zero GX story mode. My greed was my undoing. Project Rev was made by hipsters. Yeah, I haven't seen Project Rev. I played Project Rev. Sponsored by Starbucks Coffee, dude. Gun. Oh, there's stuff now to dodge. Not going for perfect scores now. Not that I ever was. I mean, of course I'm always going for a good score, but I'm letting a lot of shit go just for safety, man. Two of them, dude. Whoops. Yeah, I like the music. That was the main reason I was playing. A fun DS game. I have to look it up. Let me look up both of these things you guys mentioned. Project Grub. Sounds like one I won't be able to play easily. Oh, I've seen this chick before. Feel the Magic. XYXX. Strobo. Fagia? Rave Horror. Huh. Maybe we could try that out. If the horror week goes good enough, I'll turn it into like a horror first week in November too, we'll see. Pure psychedelic horror. That Thumper game was supposed to be technically a horror game. I meant like a rhythm game, I have that. No, I don't know like if it really is. I don't know if it's like horror and that it's just like just very fast and hardcore and it's like weird imagery, or if it's actually trying to be spooky. Like Subnautica's scary, but it's not a fucking horror game. See, that time it was fast. Oh, weird, man. You just have to watch the fucking... This would just be something you'd have to practice. The timing's totally different. It's got this weird feeling where your movements aren't very sharp. Like, like it kind of moves either a little farther past where you want when you let go, or if it doesn't go quite as far as you expect. It feels fine, but maybe it's just the perspective and shit makes it hard. Where you don't know exactly where you're gonna stop because you're not used to your character's movements because perspective is always different. So I'm not too worried about getting like super scores or anything. I think I always shortchange myself. Like I need to go a little farther than I expect. Oh. So the camera doesn't stay like on your back. You just move to the left and right of the screen and shit. Makes it interesting. I just have to know to start turning already. That time the camera recenters, man. You already need to be moving. Because I'm trying to like dodge the incoming corner, because you know you're thinking like a racing game where you gotta dodge the corner yourself, but it just does it. So then you need to like go in the wrong way kind of thing. Oh man. I'll say all of the human shit's pretty cheese. But the music's good and I like the gameplay. I don't know who these people are. Who these cheese balls are. And why we're cutting them up. Oh man, gotta stay on that side. They get you going left and right a bunch. But then you have to stick to one side of that part. I'm not looking far enough ahead. There's like 3 phases to it. You can only see like one of these like really
I
fucking
will
far
make your
back.
wish come true. Would you like to skip this bit?
What the fuck? I think you just have to go left to right, left to right. That's the safe call. Yeah, I think rails would probably be better. I like the free movement bits, but I think sometimes the perspective can get in the way. See, that part's just like a pattern. It's not even like reaction, just left to right and you're good. Which is fine, but and with this. I assume there's like, you know, a pattern, or not a pattern, but like it's just reactionary, but not.
Bronze rank.
Yeah, it depends on what they want. I mean, this makes for fancier stuff where they could change the gameplay more often and have everything be like one big cutscene. Or on rails, it'd be more focused on like just hardcore gameplay. Because if you're gonna have it on rails, like BitTrip made a good compromise between both options. Oh really? Yeah, I need to play some BitTrip game. I mean, I played BitTrip Runner. That was cool. Thought I heard some. Oh, okay, yeah. There's a bunch of BitTrip games now. I like BitTrip. But yeah. I don't know. I mean, this is still fun, but yeah, I wouldn't want to play it just to get high scores. It's not that kind of like, it doesn't feel crisp enough, and the perspectives and like memorization would make things so kind of annoying till I feel like get max rank. This is one that's just kind of like fun to go through, see the sights, play a little gameplay, and listen to cool music. Yeah, the music doesn't feel terribly. It feels just kind of like a background. This feels more like a Child of Eden kind of thing. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that game. That's a pretty cool game. Cool music game. Pretty much a big art show to some Genki Rockets albums. Churches. I'm sure we've already heard some churches. That's like the big popular synth pop. I don't know if this is church. It doesn't sound like churches. But I mean, it's synth pop. I haven't heard like every churches song. See, like right here, I think I'm like too far over, but I'm not even like close. Big sword. Yeah, it's a lot less of a rhythm game and more of just like a you playing a music video kind of thing, which is fine. It just means I wouldn't want to like perfect any songs. Ooh, fucking direct there.
Sayonara, wild hearts. Silver rank.
Rayman 3. I need to do Rayman 1 and 3. I've played Origins, Legends, and like 2. Yeah, brush my teeth, man. What we ate tonight, like, it just has a smell to it. I can smell it on everything. Just even just breathing, I just had there's like a smell sitting here. It's weird. It's like a mayonnaise or something. Well, it's like it's not Rails. Well, it's like on Rails technically, but yeah, it's like because it's free movement, it's really hard to like perfect this. I imagine getting a perfect score or a gold score, you can miss a lot of shit. These sections are the hardest thing in the game, though. These heartbeat ones. I'm sure that's the point. Cause it's really hard. We're going really fast, and it's hard to see what the fuck's going on. My thing is, it just, yeah, the controls just don't feel like goddamn snappy enough for those parts. Audio Surf has an interesting kind of rails thing. You always return to center, but you go left and right through the rails, and it's neat. Oh, dude, this looks pretty sick. Yeah, that's like Audio Surf, kinda. That looks fun. I need to play that. I like this game though, but I think some of the perspective and how crispy some of the controls feel is kind of a detriment to making it a game that you want to just play for score. I think if I wanted to play this for score more, it would just be because I want to listen to the music and see all the shit. And the gameplay is just an excuse to do it. More than I truly probably want to like move around. Because there's something about like a lot of these, maybe because it is free movement, yeah, maybe it's because you just kind of move slower than you think. Who knows? What do we got now, man? We driving the neon car. It's more of an outrun thing, man. An outrun Electro, man. Oh, we're drifting, dude. I'm glad it's not like piss easy to get max rank at least. You want to be on the outside to drift more, technically. This person wearing some VR, man. This reminds me of a JoJo's episode. I don't know why. There's that episode where fucking Jotaro is going against the fucking game guy. Oh, I thought it was gonna go. I think it was a few episodes before the Dio fight. I don't know why this reminds me of that. I guess because we're going against somebody who's throwing us in like a game. I don't remember his name either. Oh, I was hoping to get that. also reminds me of Anna. Not Anodyne? Maybe Anodyne. Or like all our ages. Kinda had this wireframe chill music thing going on. This reminds me of F-Zero. I'm getting reminded of a lot of stuff for some reason. I feel like you're barely gonna make it in. That's why I always went for the... Like on those patterns, it felt like you're barely gonna, like it was gonna close right behind you, so I would go for the wrong one. I think it's just so they could give you time to react. How much is left, actually? Oh, is that it, dude? Okay. We'll see. Nope. Yeah, I appreciate all the different kinds of gameplay, though. That's something I like. I'm definitely a sucker for having multiple types of genres and shit in one game. That's something you don't get that often. Maybe it's because I just play a lot of shit. So that kind of stuff appeals to me a little bit more. I'd sneak by, man. I also hate the DualShock 4 stick, dude. I'm sliding all over it because it's made of that just shitty material, man. It's not great for people who's got some sweat to them. And I'm sure most of the grip on it's disappeared. Oops. Oh yeah. We're connected, bro. Oh man, I keep thinking I can sneak underneath that. Yeah, I bet that would be pretty disorienting. And on some streams, I'll be listening to a song in a stream, and that same fucking song pops up in like my media player or something. Spooky.
Nice. Silver rank.
Yeah, I'm guessing they just decided not to. Oh man, I thought I did better in a silver. They probably just didn't even. That probably just wasn't even the design philosophy, I imagine. The pickups just don't. They're not supposed to go with the music that often. It's kind of feels more like a. Like you're playing a music video than, yeah, rhythm game. I don't mind it, but yeah, it's different. If you prefer straight up rhythm games. I can't say I've used rhythm at all to like help with timing in this. I'm on a fucking boat. That's what it is. When you turn, you automatically straighten out without you doing anything. So sometimes it feels like I underturn a bit. I think it's that way on most of the vehicles. It's just something I guess you gotta get used to. Ooh, danger. Fucking missed it, dude. Mama! Turn a little harder. Oh. I'd be falling. Death.
Silver rank.
Oh, I'm dropping frames. That really helps. We got done dropping frames, man. Okay. That took a while. That's another problem with being here if we do a marathon or the spooky weeks. Frame drops. Wouldn't want the internet to die in the middle of it. I mean, I would just do it like this. I bet it's a good week where we just restart it. Alright. Oh, there goes some frames again. Oh. Love Dead City. Yeehaw! What the hell? Maybe you want to skip some of these. Fuck that, man. Seizures for everybody. No skipping. The every mechanic boss. Yes. I just don't dedicate hard enough to some of my turns, man. I'll just move a little bit, but you need to like crank it sometimes. Halloween came early, man. Spooky. Oh, we Panzer Dragoon now, man. Oh, it auto shoots. Okay, so not even fully Panzer Dragoon. Close enough. Oops, fuck that up. Bitch is a good shot, man. One had to be close to gold. Imagine 40k. Yeah. One's big, man. Must just be like some super one, then there's like a final epilogue type of deal. Whatever the final song is, that'll be the one they paid the most money for to license, man. We'll see. That'll be the fucking church's song, dude. I'll have to dodge it. I was like, we're gonna jump? I was expecting to jump. There's the jump. Oh, see, I thought I was good, man. A little bit more. Greed kills.
Buddy. Fuck you.
Oh, what the fuck? Got fucking toasted there, dude. I just bust out some I don't want to go tune. It's like at the stream DMC it? Yeah, for sure. What's up, Rocky? I thought you were fucking with me, so you're still good at doing that. Some people do. Well, hopefully it went good on your end. Yeah, I always like chilling and leveling. Like there's a lot of times when I play FF14 I just won't stream. Mute the Scott Pilgrim music to be able to play, probably. It's raining outside, is that why my stream's dropping a bit? Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen with all that shit. I hope that not playing a fucking game gets you DMCA'd. Like when I did Vice City, or when I did Vice City and San Andreas, I want to play like the PS2 versions, but I'm pretty sure the music isn't even licensed to those games anymore. Like the new versions don't have, like on PC, those versions or those songs. Fucking the Scott Pilgrim, I'm sure. We'll see. I deleted a bunch of little VODs I had from this month. I don't know if I should just stop fucking like playing music on the stream or what, man. It's not even worth the risk. 'Cause who knows what they're doing. Yeah, I mentioned Thumper, dude. Like 10 minutes ago. The semi-horror, it's supposed to be like horror rhythm or some shit. Did you play it? I own it, but I haven't played it yet. It's okay. This is pretty short. I don't know why it's tagged as horror. If it's horror, maybe I could do it. Final boss action. Spooky visuals? Okay. Okay, you figured it out in the trailer. Sounds good. This is a bitrate killer, dude. You just have to train your eyes to ignore everything but the cards, dude. If you look at anything else, you're just gonna get fucked. Yeah, I figured it'd be rhythmically harsh was why they said it was horror. Like it would just sound really fucking nasty, industrial kind of crazy noise to it. Oops, I keep fucking wanting to come back, man. For points. Sure the bitrate can't keep up with this game. Maybe I should have upped it to 6,000. I'm sure we're dropping frames. I don't know why I looked to see if I drop frames in the middle of this. It's pretty hard to differentiate the background sometimes from the shots. You have to really focus on looking at the guy and ignoring like the whole picture. Like just stare at the eyeball, and even then, now we're like sideways and shit, so it's like... It's definitely battling perspective more than anything. That was good. It takes a second for you to go from left to right too, like you can't just do a quick like burnout. It's really hard to tell where the fuck this shit's even going, dude. Like it looks like it's almost above me or like in the foreground or some shit. Well, of course. Smooch. A fucking serial smoocher, dude. There's no consent. Oh, I'm doing this thing again. Like, what the fuck? Oh, I had to press a button, that's new. It was like above me or something. It's like off screen probably with the prompt. Dragon Mane.
Then the voices of the three divine arcana echoed from the beyond.
Okay.
And through the wind, their words soared. From the shards of your broken heart, the real heroine has risen. You have restored the lost harmony of the world. Now you must go and find harmony in your home.
They're ripping off Yuno, man. You can't use Claire de Lune without Yuno's permission. Tony Hawk, yeah, I saw that Tony Hawk ripoff in there, dude.
Not long ago, in a town much like yours,
Yeah, it starts with Claire de Lune,
who fell
and I guess it ends with Claire de Lune.
out of love, asleep, away. For years she fell through spirals of sadness and anger until
New
she
dimensional incest. Maybe there was some, dude. We don't know.
into her grave.
I'll say the story in this was pretty cheeseball, man. But I did like the visuals and the music a lot. And a bunch of different kinds of gameplay. But anytime they said words, pretty cheeseball. That was fun. I mean, it was a cool, just like hour long, just kind of like music video you played. It's one of those I could see, you know, replaying just for fun, just to see it again or whatever. I don't think gameplay wise, even though I liked all of the different jumps and genres and shit, that I would just play it to play, right? It's more about the whole, the point of it, I guess, what the experience, the visuals and the music. I would just replay it for that. I think sometimes the controls felt a little sloppy, and there's so much going on visually that you'd really have to go through these songs a lot to start nailing shit. And train your fucking eyes to focus really hard on what's coming, and nothing else did. Which is cool, but I feel like it kind of goes against what I care about in this game anyways. That's why they didn't really like punish you though. It's definitely not a rhythm game. There's times that gameplay matches up with the songs, but it tends to be just background. Which I think's fine. I don't know, sometimes rhythm games are a little overrated. Oh shit. Fucking Rocky, dude. That's fast always getting these fucking... Queen Latifah was the narrator, dude? I did not know that.
Sayonara, wild heart.
She sounded kind of familiar, but... Thank you, Rocky.
Album arcade unlocked.
The official leecher? Yeah, probably. The most gifted two-person. Thanks for the K-pop emote, dude. Queen Latifah did... Jesus, that is a horrible looking emote. She did... The sub-dub. She did that, No, that was Whoopi Goldberg where she was a nun. She did a fucking movie where she was like a taxi driver or some shit, right? What are Zodiac riddles, dude? Extras. Album arcade. Get a gold rank on all regular songs to unlock. Is it like a new song? I'm not gonna do it. Although I'd like to play more music. So is this just like a non-stop version? I wish the game was longer. I liked it. I'd like to play more. But I don't know if I want to just redo what we just did. Do you? How hard would How hard would you say getting all the golds and shit? Is there like a level beyond that? I liked the gameplay, I just wasn't sure how interesting it was at a hard level. I'm glad it's there. I'm glad that the options are there, but I don't know if it's what I'm after. Also, do you know what the hell? What is this? What unlocks here? Getting gold isn't too hard? Okay. Yeah, I got close on some of them. I guess you just have to run it through a few times. 2 to 3 times a level will be enough? Okay. I guess they're pretty short. What the hell is this too? Yellow mode? Damn. Well, that's cool they have that. I kind of want to like do some more like album arcade or something. So is this just like non-stop?
Long ago, a harmonious universe existed beyond ours.
Queen Latifah's like, what the hell am I fucking talking about here? Sure, why not? I mean, I don't know if I'll go ham on it, but I'd all for more knowledge of it.
Intersected the astral highways, and along with her star-crossed allies, they stole all harmony and hid it in their vile hearts.
All the songs collected together with a cumulative
Before the divine
score.
trail started to fade, they created heroin from the shards of a broken heart and hoped that she would one day be strong enough to save their world.
I guess I kind of just want to try playing the game with no breaks in between each song, if that's what this is. Okay, so it is combo based. It looked like it was combo based, but usually I was looking at so much shit, I wasn't always sure. So ever dying. So it's like in other combo type of games, ever fucking up is like the biggest thing. You die, they reset the base file, yeah. Okay, yeah, I can see that here now. When I actually focus on the score. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's a multiplayer. I feel like memorizing where the big gold chips are, the diamonds or whatever, it's pretty important. Those seem to be kind of hard to react to sometimes, you probably just gotta know. Oh, it's all good. I mean, at this point, we're good to go. But yeah, I don't know if I will get golds. At this point, I kind of just want to play through it again. Yeah, I really appreciate that. Thank you for saying that too. Yeah, I feel like for me, it's advice is like if it's just like general gameplay stuff, I don't really mind. I kind of have to make the rule look like it's like I'm a stickler for it, because otherwise, people who don't get that will kind of take. You know, you give take a mile kind of thing. You know, I appreciate all the other info there. Take a mile. Yeah, I don't mind. I mean, when people are just cool about it, like, your advice is great. Give an inch, take a mile. Take 100 miles. Yeah, I've always thought like general gameplay, mechanics, secret stuff you never know, Easter eggs, that kind of stuff's cool. If I'm about to miss it, that's kind of how it always is for me. But I tried making it like that, and like there's just times it just doesn't work out. Yeah, that's. Keep coming back. I appreciate people like that, dude. Thank you. It's good to see that opinion. I know people are just excited, and sometimes they just want to like tell you stuff, and that's totally fine. I don't get angry at it unless it's like insane and for a really long period of time. It's only when people want to play the game through you that it's just kind of like, fuck, dude. I just got $50 worth of free sushi. Wow, nice. Where's mine? You brought enough for the stream, I hope. love coaching for this game. Yeah, I'm sure. If you play at a high level, I'm sure it's fun to chit chat about your experience and stuff. Yeah, I don't know how much I'll play. I kind of just want to play through it again for fun. And then maybe I'll be done for now. So I do appreciate it. And by all means, talk about whichever you want, but I just don't know if I'll be going ham on score. I'm interested in learning about it, but I don't know if I'll actually do any of it. Something very satisfying? I could see it. For me in this... I mean, the gameplay is fun. I just don't know if I'd go for just the gameplay or the music. I mean, I feel like I could listen to the tunes and shit and look at the visuals quite often. I don't think I'd really get old. It's been a while since I ever did any like real score hunting though. I can't think of the last game I went ham on it. I got sent to another building, so they refunded me. What? Oh, it got sent to another building. So then they just brought you another and refunded it? That's pretty badass. Nice. Oh, you took it to the people they delivered it to. You fucking criminal scum. For going sideways a certain distance with the bike. Okay, I saw there was slide points, and it looked like there was like risky points too, which is cool. I like that they have all these extra bits of points you can get if you're really score hunting. There's some depth there. I'm sure when you get used to the camera and perspective and you know the songs, a lot of the little things I was talking about start to kind of disappear. I feel like I should be replaying this not on continuous mode so that I could get like real scores. But I kind of just want to play it on continuous because it's kind of just for fun, you know? I don't know if I'm too worried about scores right now. Trying to think of what game I played recently that had riskies like that. This looks like a fun music game. It is fun. That's cool. It's got some cheese here and there, but I like the music and the visuals. It's got a lot of different kind of genres going on. Mostly riding on the bike, but I mix it up quite a bit by the end. Yeah, I think that's what's good. I was like, it's enjoyable just to play for the visuals and shit, but I'm glad they put a lot of scoring and stuff for score hunting and stuff. At the beginning it looks very basic, but you know, you're telling me about the riskies and extra difficulties they got and all that stuff. There's clearly a lot of fun replay value there if you want some skill shit, I guess. Yeah, for sure. And in the first person, I think they make it harder to dodge shit because, you know, you can see what's coming a little tighter. Because a lot of the times in third person, you don't dodge things in a very narrowly because the camera's almost never right behind you, so it'd be like really bullshit. I can think of a couple points where there was like some chips you had to get, like those diamonds, where you had to do like go between a gap, but at like an oblique angle or some shit. And that was pretty annoying. In first person you don't have that issue, so. Oh, there's shit the Zodiac riddles are for levels, really. I thought this was like a totally like side project thing they had going. Oops. If I can Crash Bandicoot there. Yeah, the tree coin, that's what I was probably thinking of. It was in a forest level. It's fucking Queen Latifah, dude. I can't get over it, man. Fucking Queen Latifah narrating the game here. Based on. How have the horror games been, Sancho? If you're still here. I don't know if you've been doing any since Bozja came out. See, I wish that in continuous mode, like there was still like a background individual level thing. I just want to play the game with like no breaks, just to have like one big flowing like level. But I'd rather have scoring be individual levels. There's something about having to go to the menu and start the next song that does take you out of the mood. I mean, I know I pause the game to talk like every 2 fucking seconds, but it's different. It's more about not dying. I guess that's true of a lot of combo or additive kind of scoring. Like if you die at the end, it doesn't matter, and you die at the beginning, it doesn't matter, but if you die in the middle, it's like the worst thing ever. Because it's based on how long you're holding the combo. Oh, Yakuza, we were doing some, there's a whole rhythm section in Yakuza 5 we were doing. That was probably a lot of it. It was like a 20-hour rhythm thing. Bloodstained, ooh, Bloodstained's pretty fun. It's probably been updated a lot now too. I played the Xbox release of it right when it came out. It was pretty fucking fucked. But it was still fun. Can't go wrong with, what's his name? It's not Kaga. Whatever. Igavania, man. Oh, really? There's not as much delay normally? I guess maybe I should have done that then. I guess it does have that big animation. Is Iga something? The kinds of Metroidvanias he makes are called Igavanias because it's just he makes so many of them. I can see him, he's got his cowboy hat, but I don't fucking know his whole name. Oops, I almost got fucking toasted, dude. There's definitely some levels 100% getting toasted. This combo or whatever is not gonna happen for long. So this must be like, what's the hardest thing in this game? Is it like max ranking, like the non-stop fucking like this mode? I assume there's like a harder version of this beyond gold. Thanks, Queen Latifah. Oh, it's level specific. Okay, I wasn't sure. I was like, that would be really fucked. If it was like one whole combo the whole way through. I guess YOLO, yeah. That makes sense. So does YOLO have a ranking, or do you just beat YOLO is the idea? trick is to just sit still, apparently, in some of these parts. Well, if it's each level in this, then maybe it does save it individually. That'd be kind of cool. Probably not. I'm probably not so lucky. Okay, I see. That's cool. I wish, yeah, that'd be awesome. 2 for 1, but they want to squeeze as much gameplay as they can out of it, right? They're not gonna have like a 2 for 1 special. Moo Moo Meadows. Really? Yeah, that must hurt. Well, maybe later tonight when the stream's over, I'll look up some high score gameplay of this. Oops. Oh, this is at the beginning. It's just the angles that always get me, dude. So you want to ride like close to shit. That was the one. Where you're like at a weird fucking angle. Oh, cool. I'll check that out. I missed that ship. Oh, okay, makes sense. What capture card did you get? I'm still running like an Elgato HD Pro 60 or whatever. I had like a Black Magic before that, but those don't even exist anymore. That's old man streamer shit. Maybe someday I'll get a new one, I don't know. This one's been fine. There's just some tinkering you gotta do. S Plus, okay. I don't know the S Plus. Mine's just a PCIe one, so you put it in the computer. So maybe it's just like maybe S Plus is USB or something, I'm not sure. I don't know all their new models these days. Mine's a few years old. Shit, dude, that sounds like a huge pain. Yeah. Fuck that. Yeah, my YouTube's just lazy. I just upload my Twitch videos. I haven't uploaded my YouTube in eons, but I do cut the videos still to the Twitch highlighter. Problem with doing it through Twitch is any bitrate issues you have, any connection issues, and probably any copyright stuff will get carried over. So better to have local recordings, but that's a lot of extra work for me. I stream fucking all the time. Yeah, for sure. Twitch doesn't allow high enough bitrate to really get to that point. Like, I'm streaming in 720p 60 right now, and I'm rolling at 5k bitrate. The max affiliates can do is 6. The max partners can do is 8. And partners even at 8k bitrate, it still doesn't look perfect on 1080, so a lot of them do 900p. So it's like, yeah, local recording. If you're after quality on YouTube, like, yeah, you kind of have to do that. But yeah, I guess I'm not after quality on YouTube. My videos are just 720. I don't remember, how long has this game been out? It's been like close to a year, right? I remember when this initially had trailers, it was pretty cool looking. A few weeks ago? Okay, cool. Did the devs still like do shit for the game? For like updates, or are they just working on new shit? If you know that kind of stuff. There are 1,000 questions at you. Okay. Groovy. I wonder how well the game did. It did good. It's cool. Oh, I missed the chip there. Should be more careful. I was super worried about scoring. I'm just like taking huge risks to get like these points, but not worth it. Oh, there's a chip up there, man. There's so many like little chips, man, hidden away. Actually got all the hearts this time. Like I only got 2 last time. Fucking let him go, dude. You can't actually go off the side, which I didn't realize at first. So I would like be too afraid to go. This part's hard because of perspective, dude. The risky points, man. Oh, there was some game. What was it? Can't remember. It was like some bullet hell type of thing where you got like some meter or some resource by doing risky shit like that. It was like necessary to like. The fuck was the game? Did we think of that? Dude, Rhythm Heaven. That's the DS one, right? Oh, I gotta find a way to stream DS. I mean, maybe I could use my phone. Or I need to hack a Wii U and use the DS, built-in DS emulator. Yeah, there's some bullet hells that have grazing as like a mechanic you have to do. Show you which coin squares you're missing. Oh, are they like technically collectibles? I thought they were just like big score. I guess it's both. That's cool. I'm guessing you get something for those. I guess a lot of bullet hells have grazing. I'm sorry if I'm a little loud. I've got the game louder on my end than usual, so I'm like almost screaming at you guys. Okay, that's cool. And you said they comboed too, so... Guessing there's like 5 or 6 a level. Well, some of these levels are long, some of them are short. Well, after this we'll do some more Trails 2. Trails in the Sky 2. Once I finish Trails 2, we'll start doing the horror. The horror week, so... But I do, yeah. I just wanted to play through it, yeah. I just wanted to try a non-stop mode. Dude, time to stay up, man. Sorry. Stream schedules kind of has to be around here for horror games. I've got too many interruptions at certain times of the day. So I plan on starting the horror streams. Done an hour or two of when I started this stream. And it's dark out then in this room. I don't have blackouts in this room, so kind of necessary. I keep missing the big ones. That last level is short, but it has 4 coins. That's just whatever the devs were feeling that day. Do you think I'll beat it today fast enough? I'm assuming not. I mean, the stream would probably go for... I probably will do another 10 hours of it today, we'll see. You said you had 80 hours, so I guess that's the indicator. $10 hours, it's probably not gonna end up being 10 hours, but... This part goes with the music though. Or it did. $10 to 25 hours left. Probably 2 days, including today. Trying to decide if I'll start the horror night right after Trails. I'll just have to freeball it, we'll see. If I've got time for a small horror game, I'll do it. Or I'll spend the night just prepping games. so I gotta get a hold of a lot of stuff, and I don't know if I'm buying Amnesia Rebirth or Ryukishi's VN. I'm gonna have to look up what songs are used in this. I enjoyed the soundtrack pretty well. Yeah, that's why it's on my possible list of horror games. But if it's supposed to be shit, I don't know if I want to like buy it right now. I need to use my index finger for those mashing parts. I mashed a lot quicker with my index finger. I should train my thumb to mash harder. You're gonna be for sure. I've always wanted to be a Ryukishi horror. This part's just got like a feel to it. I guess you gotta get it mastered. It's so fast, man. You can't see what's coming because it's the angle is kind of like your own body's blocking shit. Shit. Mashing's your weakest area for points? Yeah. I mash really pretty decent with my index finger, but it really tires you out because I'm like vibrating my hand. So it's kind of iffy. If I need to do like a long mashing section without pause, like then I'm switching hands or just doing thumb, but I'll go as quick as my thumb. Spinning like a lead beat. Elite Beat Agents is pretty much like a Osu, right? More or less. I got gold on this level the first time, but I imagine for like perfect scoring you're like somehow drifting like non-fucking stop. Dude, where's the Hangman's Gambit or whatever the fuck, dude? Fucking Danganronpa. Hangman fucking version 1 bazillion. Was it Hangman's Gambit? Is that what it was? I don't remember. No. The game that was redone in like every Danganronpa, but it sucked in every single one of them. I want to say it was Hangman's Gambit. But yeah, Logic Taxi was the one like this. Sponsored by 5. Jesus. What? KD has been banned for playing Sayonara Wild Hearts. DMCA ban. I wonder if it recognizes any of the music as like a DMCA thing. Or if the sound effects make it so it doesn't work. Or if they have some kind of like agreement where the game gets like... the music gets like a sanction or whatever the fuck the word is I'm looking for. I mean, I'm not worried about it, I'm just joking around, but... you'll get old games that'll get DMCAs and shit. Like I mentioned, like Grand Theft Auto and shit. Especially on YouTube. YouTube's probably the worst with it. I mean, Twitch has some weird policies, but YouTube will get you like everything. Like Nintendo for a while had their shit copyrighted. Probably still does. Certain Nintendo games just... oh, fucking videos muted. Oh, does it? You can glitch some crazy points or something? What's your best level? You have like that one level where you're like a god. Subjective? I guess so, yeah. I guess there's ones where you feel good at it, but and there's ones where you score actually high. That Laser Love? Which one's Laser Love again? Actually, I asked the question, but I don't know the fucking names of the levels. Oh, really? Wow. Oops. I did way better at this particular part the first time I did it. I think I'm trying to get too sneaky. If you just kind of go pretty natural, it's not a big deal. Oh, the wolves, okay. In the forest. Oh. I always go for the bait there, man. This feels like the kind of level you could get almost every single heart in. Oh, it's mashing. I forgot. You don't have to touch a button the whole time, and then the last part's a masher. Have the highest score in the last level to 1k first place. The next people down almost 10k below. Damn, dude. That looks pretty heavy duty. Yeah, I get what you're saying. If you're gonna do it, you gotta do it right. Put up a godly bid. And hopefully you get your perfect recording soon enough. Ooh, sucked in. Never got this one yet. I didn't turn hard enough. I don't remember what the gold was on this thing. It was like $1 million or something for the album. I highlight out where you're at, of course, but I imagine that the complete album score is a little less than the total of the individual levels perfect scores. Like I imagine, you know, the individual levels had like, you know, 2 million or something total, and this would be like 1 million, that kind of situation. I don't see them expecting a single run to be as good as the cumulative individual runs. Last place. This level's got like some choices, I feel like, score-wise. I feel like there's a few spots where you can skip some shit for score. No, phone died. Have the highest and best and highest album score. Shit, dude. Damn. Fucking beast. Oh yeah, I was talking about, I wonder if the gold requirement for album mode or whatever, like continuous mode, is a little less than the sum of best individual. Like, I'm sure. I guess I'm trying to get a read on how hard this mode is compared to just individual levels. Like, I don't know if this is like very generous because it's all one run, but or if it's just as hard as individual levels. Oh damn. That's barely any difference. To me, at least. I mean, I imagine that's... Here's a question. How does scoring work on this? Is it like one fluid motion as a combo? Or as long as you're just like fucking going apeshit, you're getting the score? time in between the targets? Okay. So one fluid motion's probably just better than erratically moving around. Oh, I thought I killed that. Three, 4 units are small. Okay. Huh. It's a pretty big bonus. 2,500. You're to 50. I'm guessing there's only like a couple spots you can even do it then. It's not like you're really doing that mechanic that often. Oh, okay. So you wait a little bit or leave a little bit. So you don't end up with like a 2 to 3 if you don't want it. I always think you have to jump there, dude. So we haven't done like just a visual dodge in a while. Use X large or large, or realize you have more than you need for the maximum combo. Oh, okay. So you can go over, huh? Yeah, that would be bad, huh? Shoot all the hearts, but they're enough for an X large and medium. This one, that's my all-in-one combos fewer. Okay, that makes sense. As far as you get enough time to make those kind of decisions, or is the gap between the combo cutoff pretty small? Or you can just sort of pause for just like a millisecond, you're good. I mean, I'm just shooting as fast as I can, so I figure. I haven't actually sat there and seen how long I have before I fail. It looks like you can shoot shit from pretty far away. As long as it's on the screen. Oops. I wasn't paying attention. So you don't do that. I'd probably make a score guy fucking barf, man, looking at that combo there. It's fucking like nothing going on. I wasn't ready. I was actually looking at my combos that time just for fun. I was like, holy shit, I got like nothing. Oh, okay. A lot of learning then. A lot of very specific things you probably have to Getting the data on, man. Because just like watching it here real quick while I'm playing, I don't notice a lot of that. Oh, okay, I see. This level I died on quite a bit, if I remember right. Oh, okay. It being the final level too probably makes it a pretty rough fucking run breaker. I'm sure you can figure it out. I'm sure these are like memorizable. I don't think they're random, but I just die to them so much. I think I could cut through sometimes and I can't. I'm just not watching ahead of time for the cards. See, I can't tell where they're gonna drop because they're dropping it like on a fucking curve, man. Like, I don't know how there's a fucking curve coming. So I think I could cut to the left, but then the curve is like that's at the very edge. Oh, you're good. I was just saying, I bet this is a pretty rough run breaker since it's like right at the end. And it's a long level. And the last level will be the most important. Sucks in a speedrun, probably sucks in a score run. You die, you can just reset? Oh, okay. That makes sense. I didn't realize you could do that. There's that collecty there. I'll pick that up. Possible to get all of those. And for it saves to be at least points 10 11 presets plus. Oh, all of one line. Okay. I was like, holy shit! How do you get two of those lights at once? The bow section, the shooting on the ground section, the VR section. I wonder how the shooting on the ground sections work. Do you get like pretty risky? Kill as much shit as possible, or Is there like a very kind of clear-cut amount you can possibly get? Oh, okay, wow. Oh, okay. I didn't do very good at this level. I died every time I looked at the chat. Ooh, I thought I could get that. Big buck hunter. Probably not horror. Yeah, I play a little bit of everything on here, so if I see you again, man, I'll see you then. But if not, pleasure having you, for sure. I'll have to check out your videos later. Godspeed. Appreciate the info. Sorry for the 1,000 questions. Oh yeah, you could see that the indicator was off the fucking map there.
Then the voices of the three divine arcana echoed from the beyond.
Fucking Queen Latifah,
And
dude.
through the wind, their words soared.
Oh, Queen Latifah. They're just like, we have to get Queen Latifah. It's insanely important.
Real heroines risen.
Nothing wrong with some Queen Latifah.
Now you understand and find harmony in your Sayonara.
Oops. What about synth pop and Queen Latifah? Let's see why this would be the highest scoring level. At this point we're getting some really high numbers for each of these. I've done better on this shit. We got like 100,000 real quick.
Not long ago, in a town much like yours, there was a young woman who fell out of love, asleep, away. For years she fell through spirals of sadness and anger until she could not fall any deeper and fell right back into her grave.
Cool. Well, I'll see how we rated. Yeah, that was one. It was fun to play through twice. That was short enough. Might as well. Damn, it's pretty much made by like one fuck person. Neat. I'll go with one person. I was like, there's no way, man. A few people. But neat. Awesome. Yeah, a lot of people on the music, I'm sure. Anywho, so we'll probably jump into Trails in the Sky 2 now. I'm gonna go take a piss, grab a drink. Don't know how long we'll go for Trails 2. Definitely gonna do some. Anyways, yeah. About pissed my fucking pants, man. I'm all fucking distracted here. Grown ass man pisses all over himself. Playing synth pop fucking music game. It's a big streamer fail. Oh, it says oh, and Queen Latifah. That's Queen Latifah, by the way, yeah. If you couldn't tell.
Sayonara, wild hearts.
Why Queen Latifah? Why? I mean, it's cool, but why? What is it, man? Oh, silver. That's in, yeah, million's gold. That seems doable, for sure, but... Anyways, guys. I like this song. I need to look into the music on this game. I'll write it down to check later. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna probably turn the stream off. Let me see what we got here real quick. One fucking... one. Oh, I solved it. Why? What did I do? I completed a riddle.